everybody, and happy 11/11. I'm so excited. Today is a beautiful portal day for new beginnings, new things, new cycle. Just releasing all of these heavy energies that we have experienced in the past, in this year, and just heading in to new. Okay, so what we're really going to do today is we're going to look at the energies of masculine and feminine and their I really took a deep dive. I used a lot more cards to just really look into their energies and their headspace, heart space, and in their environment. So we're going to go ahead and start with the bottom of the deck. And if you guys want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session, then go to queenoflight1111.com. Bottom of the deck that masculine and feminine are sharing today is the energy of boundaries, the energy of the Three of Pentacles, which is guidance, uncertain, and the Knight of Wands, that player energy. So what we're really getting about boundaries for both of them, okay? So let's first talk about how this connection or how this energy is reflective of divine feminine in her overall energy towards divine masculine. So the theme for her overall energy is that there are boundaries in working together. There's boundaries on third-party energies as related to masculine. There's boundaries on any inauthentic behavior because she's in this energy where she doesn't feel, or rather, she is uncertain if he's out of this irresponsible energy, right? She's not sure yet. She hasn't really heard from him. They haven't really, talked in any sort of substance or had a real conversation, or maybe they haven't just communicated at all. And so her energy on this 11/11 portal is that, you know what, I'm putting boundaries here. There's boundaries on working together. There's boundaries here because it's uncertain, masculine, if you are done with your in and out energy. I don't know yet. And so for masculine's energy towards his feminine, he's putting boundaries on working together because he's uncertain about this connection right now, and if divine feminine is frankly even open to a connection with him. And so he's got his own boundaries around his own independence, his own irresponsibility, and around his own connections that, we'll take a look and see if he's gotten rid of other people that he's working with or has been working with on his growth and development on. So both of them are in this energy where I'm putting a boundary, you're putting a boundary, around working together. It's uncertain if, we can expand this connection right now, because for feminine, she's like, I don't know if you're out of this player energy. I don't want any part of it if you are. So for feminine, listen, and I just did this reading earlier this week about just how much masculine and feminine are so in sync and doing this beautiful masculine and feminine dance. And you're going to see this here again today on 11/11. Look at this, the garden. So divine feminine's laying here in the garden. She's looking at all this work that she's done. She's finally resting. She's in her feminine energy. She's resting before she takes this leap of faith forward into a new cycle. And right now, she doesn't know. I don't know if masculine's still a player. I don't know if masculine's grown up. So she's uncertain right now whether or not this new journey, right, this new cycle will include him or not, if this is going to be a commitment with him or not. So in her overall energy, she's taking a break. She's resting. She's enjoying the work, the beauty of her garden. She's introspective. She's in her high priestess energy, and she's taking a break before she takes a leap of faith forward, whether that's with masculine or away from him. And now masculine's energy, you can't make this up, the gardener. So she's got the garden and he's got the gardener. This is the yin, this is the yang. You guys saw this when I did the Wednesday reading. So here he's in this energy of actively attending to his garden. What needs to be pulled out, what needs to be nurtured, what needs to be moved, what needs to get more water, more, fertilizer. He's in this energy of really working his garden, and it has to do with this innocence. This is the Sun card. He is in this rebirth of himself. Okay. So he's in this energy where he is working hard on his rebirth. He's working hard on his innocence. He understands understands how he has experienced collapse, how he has experienced loss and death and this breakup. He knows all of it, and he knows that he needs to be in his mastery in order to communicate with feminine. So bottom of the deck for feminine is, for her head, heart, and environment, is that, you know what? There's this energy of getting together, but you know what? Are you with third party people? Like, are you still in other connections? I don't know if I want to go out with you. I don't know if I want to date you again. I don't know if I want to rekindle anything if you're still in a third party situation. And so she's got her sword out. She's not messing around. She's like, I've got my boundaries. I've got my integrity. I'm not trying to be a third party in anything. And so if this means that we miss the opportunity on our union because of the same old, I'm done with you playing the field. So her energy towards her masculine, head, heart, and environment, the theme is, yeah, I'd love to get together, but are you getting together with other people? Are you in this Three of Cups energy? Right? She's in this energy of using her sword. She's in her truth. She's in her wisdom. She's taking no BS. And so therefore, she's in this energy of, look, there's this 3 cups here that you've been messing around with. And this Ace of Cups, this divine love, was missed because you were too apathetic. And I'm not down to have a repetitive cycle. I'm done with that same pattern of you playing the field. So she's like, I'm not messing around. This is a new cycle. I'm not messing around. If you're here to try to mess around with me, it's a no-go, buddy. That's where she's at. She's not doing this for another cycle. She's in the fool's journey. She wants to have a different journey. She wants to have a different experience, whether that's with him or without him. But what she knows is she's not bringing that old cycle into this new cycle. She's not bringing in the deception, the player, the in and out energy into this new cycle. Absolutely not. So when she thinks of her masculine, what is she thinking? She's like, crown jewels. Is this a prized possession? Is he really like the cat's meow? Is he really like the cream of the crop? She's uncertain now. She's not sure. Like, is he like the be all end all? She's like, I don't know. She's in this energy where she still has passion and desire for masculine. She's in this energy where she still has love for him, but she's kind of like, yeah, I'd rather go at it alone. I'd rather, be intelligent about this, responsible about this, conscientious about this, and frankly, picky about this. She's not trying to recreate any kind of drama. What's going on in her heart space as related to masculine? Well, there is this communication that continues to be on pause. Okay, and this energy of the crossroads, but guess what, Sun card? She's done. She's releasing herself from the crossroads. She's releasing, them working together, and she's harmonizing this fierce energy, this in and out energy, this unpredictability that he brings. So in her heart, she's like, yeah, there's no communication right now. We've been at the crossroads, right? But I'm freeing myself. That's all I have control over, is freeing myself from this crossroads, freeing myself on collaborating with him, because I'm no longer going to be in this energy of asserting myself and getting nothing, or him asserting himself and really bringing nothing to the table. She's not playing around. 11, this divine feminine is like, not happening. New cycle, new feminine, who dis, right? So what's happening in her environment as related to masculine? She's in her heart. She's not in that energy of like, no, I don't need you. I don't want you. She's not doing that. She's still very heart-centered. She's cleansed herself. She's aligned herself. She's in this energy of her confidence and her magnetism. She is loving herself, and she does realize that there are still challenges here in love with divine masculine in a new beginning. And she just doesn't want to take this 2 steps, 1 step forward, 2 steps back energy. She's just done with that. This new cycle, she's resting in the garden. She's seeing what she's been through with him. She's in this energy where she's wanting to take a leap of faith, into her journey. She doesn't want to have the same stuff happen over and over again. So she's really laying in her garden, in her femininity, going over the pros and cons of this connection. And when she thinks about him, she's just kind of like, was he a prized possession? Like, was he? I don't know. She has passion and love, but she's fairly good and okay with going another direction. You know, connection, this communication has been on pause, and she's just no longer going to be in that pause anymore. She's no longer open to power struggles anymore. And so therefore she stays in her heart space. She stays in her alignment. She stays in her harmony. She's filling her own cup of love, because a new beginning with masculine is still very uncertain. And frankly, she's not even sure if he's gotten rid of all of the extra people that have been around him. So now 1111, what's masculine's energy? So we know he's actively working in his garden. He is the gardener, okay? He's actively working. He's working on his rebirth. He's experienced loss. He wants to come forward in his mastery, and he wants to communicate. So the bottom of the deck is, look at this, testing the water and the Knight of Swords. So he may, do this in and out thing. He may do that. He may test the water. He may test the water with communication, like, hey, how you doing? Happy 11/11, whatever. He might do something. But what he's really trying to do is shift out of this deception and this self-sabotage, because he's very, very worried that things will continue to be stuck if he doesn't start to make an effort now. Okay, so he's very much in this energy when he's thinking about his feminine, when he's in the heart space for feminine and in his environment towards his feminine. He wants to test the waters, and he wants to communicate. He wants to communicate because he's in this energy where I need to change, things need to shift. I've self-sabotaged my abundance, I've self-sabotaged my destiny, and I'm very worried. I'm very worried that things will stay stuck if I don't do something now. So what is he thinking when he thinks of feminine? So we have here the nurture card. This is the 3D card. Okay, so in this oracle deck, it's 3D and 5D energy. So in the 3D, like literally in the earthly plane, he's nurturing himself. He's wanting a long-term commitment. He wants this abundance with divine feminine. He wants to communicate. He wants to move forward into this union, but he has been very, very aloof. He has been very much in this energy of my way or the highway, and I'm going to do it when I want to do it, and blah, blah, blah. And he's been showing that publicly, either on social media or somewhere where you've seen him in this energy of not caring, right, about this union. So when he thinks of his feminine, he's like, oh my God, like I want to nurture this long-term energy. I want to move forward into this union. But man, I have been very, very disengaged, and that's really showing up. And I've shown that to my feminine. So there is some worry here that, you know what, snooze, you lose energy. So in his heart space, he's distorted. He's distorted. He doesn't have his thoughts together. He doesn't have his emotions together. And he's even more distorted when he starts to assess his next steps. He wants to make an offer towards this union, but he's really taking a close look at things. He's starting to judge himself. He's evaluating himself, and he's starting to evaluate your last argument or the situation that you're in. And when he starts to see what it is that he's done or what he said or what he did or did not do, it is giving him a lot of tension. It's giving him a lot of stress and a lot of anxiety. So what's happening in his environment as related to his feminine? Well, this is the 5D card of this nurture card. So nurse, nurture, and here we have nurture and we have Sita Ma. So in the 5D, so he's either meditating, he's dreaming of his soul connection, of his divine feminine. He really is. He's in this energy where he may be praying, he may be seeking counsel, he may be, nurturing himself in meditation, trying to heal himself, because he does want to move towards completion. He wants to move towards a successful completion of this union. He has the knowledge base now. He has the information now. And now he wants to continue forward on his spiritual growth. You cannot make this up. So it's like he's very much blending his 3D and 5D energies to grow up. But the more he thinks and remembers the things that he's done, how he's broken his own heart and that of the feminine, the more distorted he's getting. So it's just like, so he might just get trigger happy and just be like, hey, what's up? Like in a text or something. And that's him testing the waters just to get your reaction to unstuck the situation. And that's exactly why Divine Feminine's here. Like, don't come to me with that. Don't come to me with that testing the water energy. I am the Queen of Swords. I'm not in this energy to go through the same like, hey, what's up energy that you bring me. So she's very much in her boundaries around that. Okay. So I wanted to see what's his energy towards the karmic or karmic situation. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Ace of Cups. There is this energy where, you know, he is restless. So what I've asked is, what is his energy towards the karmic, and what is the energy of the karmic connection? Okay. And karmic can be anything that you like. Listen, so when you guys like comment, you know, these are general readings. These are not personal readings for you individually. They may resonate. So just take the messages as they resonate. Every single message may not hit you like straight in the target every single time. So just be aware of that. These are general readings for the collective. So his energy towards the karmic or karmic situation is that there is this love that he is observing. He's observing his own way of love. Like he's observing his own love for himself, for the karmic. And there's a lot of tension. There's a lot of tension and stress that he is feeling about this connection with the karmic and about how he feels for the karmic. And he is seeing that he has been deceptive. He is seeing that he has been in his own self-interest and that and this connection is not right. That's what he's seeing. He's seeing it. I mean, you can't make it up. This is the cards that came out. So in his energy towards the karmic, what is his energy towards the karmic? He's finally walking away from being stuck, walking away from the suspension. He's walking away from being powerless in this union, okay? He's been in this connection, in this marriage, in this partnership for a long time, and he's finally walking away from doing nothing. He's finally walking away from his disillusionment and this energy of paralysis in this union. What is the energy of their connection? Knight of Wands. That's exactly what feminine's like. Don't come here with this energy. Don't come here with this energy, boy. So Knight of Wands, in and out, in and out. But guess what? Five of Swords. The energy of their connection, the karmic connection is, nobody's going to win. With his in and out, he's in and out of that connection with the karmic. He's been in and out of connections with other people. He's been, you know, feminine's like, you've been in and out here. In this karmic connection, they don't win. Nobody wins. Nobody wins with the player. Nobody wins with the Casanova. Even the Casanova doesn't win. And so now there's this energy of really starting to understand your emotions. Okay. And they're both in this energy of, there's other options out there to be happy. There's other choices in people and relationships to be happy. So it just feels like masculine's like, I'm walking away. This connection's not working. I'm no longer going to be stuck. I've been in and out of this connection. Nobody wins. We're both starting to mature and we're both starting to understand that we got to weigh our options. We've got to be independent of each other and no longer in this codependent connection because there are other choices out there in the world in which to be happy. If you want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session, go to queenoflight1111.com. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Happy 11/11. Bye.